And I need a
so
time.
true.
What Kate helps me do, guys, and this is what I think a friendship can help you do when you find out. Like I said, I'm very wordy. Kate is very, to the point, concise, very linear, and veiled even in her thinking sometimes. And what she does is she boils things down for me so I don't masquerade it to death, because I've always got a lot of high energy going on, a lot of high frequency. Even with the phone right now, you might hear things that are crazy, and that's actually something I've had readers tell me about. My energy frequency does weird things to electronics. So, in any case, Kate calms things down for me, and she distills them down to their purest form. So where I might point out something to her, she helps me unravel things much easier. And for that, I'm so grateful, because she just gets to the point, y'all. She gets to, if she was doing a show, the show would be 5 minutes, and you would know everything you need to know in 5 minutes, and it would be good.
Yeah, you build and build and build on things, and you like a lot of steps and everything, and I don't have, who has time for that? So I just, get right to it. I'm not fluffy, and you like fluff, and that's great. I thought we all need a balance, and that's probably why we are such good friends, because we balance each other out. Because if we both had a lot of fluff, could you imagine? We'd never get anything done.
I couldn't.
Not a thing.
Nothing. We'd just be in magical clouds of many words, and nothing at all would get done. Kate still keeps me grounded. One of the things that I like to do, and one of the philosophies I've shared with Kate throughout our friendship is, it doesn't matter if you have $5 or if you have $150,000, you need to travel. You have to, the way to stay sane is to always be planning your next vacation. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I've lived it when I've had a shoestring budget. I've lived it when I've had a little bit more. And I have taken Kate, and Kate has taken me, and we have journeyed together. And one of the things, the next hashtag is called The Thirst is Real. Hashtag The Thirst is Real. This is when we decided that we were going to go on a cruise. We decided we were going to go on a cruise. And guys, I just came off of a cruise of the very same company that I cruised with before, and the thirst was still real, and we'll explain what that means. So do you want to tell a little bit about that great idea we had, Kate?
Yeah, the great idea. Well, first, before that, I want to say how much that has changed my life, because I'm stubborn and I get stuck in my ways, and I always get frantic about traveling because I always think I can't afford it or something. I have to find childcare for my son and my pets, and it's just a lot. But one thing Monette has taught me more than anything is you've always got to have something to look forward to, and that really has changed my life, because you do. Life is so mundane, day-to-day working, paying bills, just doing the same thing over and over. And if you don't have something, a small trip, even if it's just a weekend getaway or something that you really want to buy for yourself, you've got to have something to look forward to. So I wanted to touch on that, because that's really changed my life and how I live it. Thanks to you, making me go on countless vacations. We could just have a whole show about our adventures, but I guess today we're going to just talk about the cruise.
Cruise. And yeah. And I'm glad Kate has come with me on vacations, and it has been wonderful. It starts out like this. I'm going to give you a little peek into our friendship. Kate will call me. Well, now Kate calls me with vacation ideas, which is like a great big change from what it used to. Because I would just call her, and she would just eye roll. I could hear her rolling her eyes from like state to west. And I could hear her running down the list and being frantic and being like, I don't have any money. What about the kids? What about my son? Da-da-da-da. And I'd be like, girl, we got time. We can do this. Because I believe in magic, listeners. If you haven't figured it out by now, I make magical things happen because I believe they should happen. So I really work on manifesting them. And so in teaching Kate about that in the beginning of our friendship, she was very reluctant to believe that this could happen. But it does, and it did happen. And she, thank you for being patient and coming along. And it's not so bad, is it?
No, most of them turn out to be wonderful. Now we can laugh about this cruise experience. At the time, it was really, really bad. But
yeah.
So
let's talk about that.
Together are great.
Yeah, let's talk about the cruise. So, what happened with the cruise? Let's talk about that. And there's a lesson in here for you guys too, listeners.
Okay, the cruise, we planned it, everything down to the T, right? We got the drink package. We splurged and got not the alcoholic drink package, just the regular drink package. So we thought that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Just water. We just, because you need water to live. So we get on the cruise. We get on the cruise, and it's going nice and whatever. We have our cups. And so we notice a pattern. We take our cups to the bar, and nobody will give us drinks. Nobody. There's no, areas on the ship where you can get drinks except for, the 12th floor? Is that what you said? Which I didn't even know this till last night when we were going over this. I didn't even know, or I would have been on the 12th floor of the cruise. That's where some water was, which I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that until last night. I didn't know that. So anyway, we go to try to...
I didn't know either.
Oh, okay. Nobody would fill our cups. Nobody. And I guess, I don't know if they just were scared because we weren't going to tip them because they weren't alcoholic drinks or what, but nobody would give us drinks. No one. Right?
No one would give us drinks. And then we decided, our cruise was to Mexico. One of the places we went was to Mexico. And so we ended up going to a all-inclusive resort called Mr. Sancho's. Highly recommend it for anybody that is interested in having fun in Cozumel. And so we went there, and part of that all-inclusive package was we had all the drinks and all the food that we wanted, and they delivered it to us on our floating bed and delivered it to us in the sea. Well, we
in
thought,
the ocean.
Hey,
that was the great part.
Ocean.
You never had to leave the ocean. They would bring you your drink in the ocean. I still can't get over that. That's so great.
It was amazing. And so we were drinking the drinks, and we were thirsty already because we had no drinks. And so we're drinking the drinks, and we're consuming them at a great rate because they were bringing them speedily, okay? And so we're in the ocean. We don't even have to get up. We don't have to exert energy. So we are progressively getting more and more inebriated. Now, here's another kicker. We are in Mexico, which is pretty close to the equator. But guess what we didn't think we needed? Because hashtag we were American and we were strong with sunscreen.
We decided that.
Silly old sunscreen. Who needs that? So we didn't use sunscreen. We drank every drink that our waiter bought us as quickly. He bought them to us double biscuit at times because we were like, hey, we paid one price. Might as well do the American thing and get our money's worth. So we just drank it all down and then didn't end up eating much food, just a lot of drinks. So we're stumbling back to the ship, feeling lovely, really. We're warm. We're burnt, but we don't know it yet. We're burnt badly. And we're just like, oh, okay, we get back to the ship. Where we realize about maybe, 2 hours after being back to the ship that we had Montezuma's revenge?
Yes, yeah. Well, I didn't realize I was burnt, but it's not until people started staring at me on the ship. Like, people were stopping and looking at me on the ship when we were going to dinner.
Yeah.
And then I realized how badly I was burnt.
Right. So we realized that we were burnt by dinner. And also at dinner, we realized that we had committed the cardinal sin of traveling to Mexico. We forgot, since we're at an all-inclusive resort, they were bringing us bottled water, pre-made drinks. We forgot they were making it with the water in Mexico, which our American stomachs did not understand how to handle. We were in this tiny cabin and incredibly sick, in the worst way you could be sick, y'all, in a tiny cabin with no water. We didn't get anything to drink. We were sunburned, dehydrated, because we were losing liquids very quickly, and we couldn't replenish them. And then I think they took the ballast off the boat to save money or something. Remember there was a discussion that a lot of the passengers were having that it was so rocky on the way home, and they were trying to save money, so they didn't put down the equalizers or whatever.
Right. Yes, and it was very bumpy. I do remember that.
Yes. So we got back, and we both had sun poisoning. Kate had huge blisters. It was so not fun. But we realized later, I know the story sounds horrifying, that traveling together is kind of what was the saving grace. We were in this small space together. We both didn't feel well. We thought it was a great idea. We were thirsty. And somehow we still were able to laugh about it. And that is the beauty to me of a friendship that you've built over time. There's a comfort, a comfort in it.
Yes, because it would have been more mortifying to be that sick in front of anyone else. We were so sick. Oh, we couldn't get in and out of that bathroom fast enough.
It was ridiculous. So, hey, happy holidays, guys. So there was our real story. I'll move on from there and let you guys, gather yourself. The next hashtag is no new friends. Now, I was a Girl Scout for many years, and one of the songs we would sing at the beginning of every Girl Scout day was, make new friends and keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. And I wanted to talk about for a moment the security that grows with time in your friendship and how in the beginning, new friends, especially when you're at a distance, Kate and I are at a distance, can be threatening, and how over time you realize that it's just all part of the process. What are your thoughts on that, Kate?
Yes. Now, at first, in a new relationship or friendship, you kind of might get jealous of the other friends, or, oh, they're spending so much time with that friend, or why didn't they pick me to do that with, or whatever. But after years and years and years and people coming in and out of your life, there's just a safety guard there that I know that Mo has a lot of friends where she is, and I have friends here, but we have something special, and that you just can't compare to other friends, and that comes also with years and years of work and stories and just building relationships.
Yeah, it's something that you actually... Go ahead.
There's a security in that I know that I couldn't be replaced.
Word, hashtag word again.
Yep.
And there's something... Yeah, and I think that's something that can happen, a phenomenon that happens with all friendships and relationships. They're always changing, and I think the key to knowing that you're not necessarily going to be replaced in a world where not a lot of security is promised is that you're growing and evolving together, which is why I named the show Evolve, and Kate and I went back and forth on this. I hadn't come up with this name, and it came to me. It was downloaded to me. It wasn't something I came up with. And I was coming up with all kinds of names, what was one of the names, angels chatting on the hotline? Or
Angel Chat Live or some crazy, I don't know. They were all not very good. Until you said this one, I said, that's it. That's all. That's it.
And then because hashtag friends. Yeah, I was like, whatever, Kate, that sounds crazy. I need to say more words. I need to be like, angel jingle jangles or whatever. And she was like, girl, no, it's evolved, like you said. And then I looked up the numerology of evolve and what it meant numerologically, and then I prayed about it, and it came to me in a dream. All this stuff happened. But here's this lesson of the story, guys. Your best friend's right, and she was absolutely right, and she got it right. And she helped me steer myself. I heard clearly, but I second-guessed myself, and that is the security of a friend who really knows you. She understands what my purpose in life is, and she understands my true north, and she has grown with me in so many ways. And even though we don't live close, that was our next hashtag, not the gratitude for not living close. This works for us because I think it keeps us sane and from killing each other. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely, because this morning, just getting ready to do this show, I wanted to kill her. So,
already, almost dead, y'all.
Already, I just wanted to punch her in her throat, which we can say a lot about.
Yes, and I still love her, and I knew it.
Side eyes, because
lots of frazzled feelings. Because guys, if you know me in personal life, or if you know me working with me as a client, I'm fast paced, a lot's going on, and Kate likes to warm up slow, like a slow warm up. So I was like, all right, we got to get to work. It's work time. Let's go. We got to do this.
Get out of the bathroom. Yeah.
So that's why we don't live close. Jesus knew what he was doing, and I thank you, Jesus, with the sweet baby Jesus with the angel wings, because you certainly have saved our friendship by putting us 550 miles apart.
We do live far apart. We talk